What's up guys, it's Spencer, and today I'm comparing two golf shoes that I rated super highly, both spiked golf cleats, and I was inspired to check them out and compare them mano a mano. I can't tell you how much comparing the shoes helps me review these shoes even better. In my last comparison between some Skechers and FootJoys, they made me realize that the Skechers were not nearly as good as I thought they were. And so today I'm checking out the Adidas Adipower 26 and the Nike Infinity Tour 2. Although these shoes look different, the profile is actually very similar. They both have a similar shape from heel to toe. They both do a really good job of balancing out the weight in your foot through the spike system on the bottom. Adidas does this by adding this extra spike right here, so you don't feel the pressure points just mainly here and nothing in the middle. This spike gives that extra support right in the middle of the shoe so that you spread that weight out evenly over the bottom of the sole. And even though the Infinity has much bigger cleats on the bottom, you don't feel them because the plastic ridges that they put in the shoe are the same height as the cleats itself. So it spreads the weight evenly from your toes all the way down near your heel and the back of your heel. The Adidas Adipower comes in at 140 bucks, where the Nike Infinity Tour 2 comes in at 180, but you can get this shoe for 135 or 130 on sale in certain colors if you look in the right spots. Both these shoes do a really good job of locking your heel in. Adipower gives you a heel cushioning in the back, and they make it like cat's tongue sandpaper. So when you put your foot in, no friction, but when you're pulling your foot out, there is friction grabbing your sock and grabbing your ankle. So it keeps your heel locked in really well. I thought they did that super nice. I don't think they advertise a cat's tongue heel, but that's really what it feels like when you rub your finger this way. And the Infinity Tour 2 has two big pincher cushions on the back of your heel, which do a really nice job of cushioning the heel and locking your heel in. To make sure these are even reviews, I'm a size 11.5 and these are both size 12. For extra support and torsion control, Adidas adds some torsion control technology in the middle here. So when you're twisting your shoe, it has extra power and extra stability. And so does the Infinity Tour 2, where they put the torsion control section here. The one thing I like more about the Infinity Tour 2 is that the entire bottom of the shoe is plastic, one piece, which means that that one piece always wants to straighten back out. So it's a firm shoe, it's a little bit stiff, but only in the outer sole, and it always wants to go back to straight. So I think that adds a lot of power to your swing. And they use Air Zoom technology on the ball of your feet here and the outside. I really love the Air Zoom technology because as you put pressure onto your toes, the shoe compresses into the ground further, gives you a little bit more wider, lower center of gravity, better grip into the ground, and you can really feel it when you push off your toes. I actually found really great power in this shoe. In the Adipower, although I thought this was a fantastic shoe for power and walkability, I was coming up 1 or 2 miles per hour slower with the Adipower on than I was with the Infinity Tour 2. So for performance, as far as comfort goes, both shoes are pretty comfortable. I thought this was actually a little bit more comfortable as a shoe overall. It has a little bit more room in the shoe. It's not as tight to the foot. And with the Infinity Tour, I also thought this was a very comfortable shoe, and I didn't notice the outsole, the hardness of it, and the spikes were invisible when wearing them. Between the two, would you want to pay 140 for the spiked Adipower or 180 for the Infinity Tour 2? That's not up to me, but my favorite shoe between the two is definitely the Infinity Tour 2. If you're looking for comfort, performance, style, and quality, I think the Infinity Tour 2 is a great shoe to go with. Great base, great stability, Air Zoom technology, waterproof, and fantastic traction on the bottom with extra propulsion. Awesome guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And if you want to check out all the shoes I've been reviewing, go to my sheets page on my channel bio, click the link, totally free, all the info on all the shoes I've been reviewing, their ratings, and up-to-date feedback on each. If you catch me on a Monday or a Tuesday, you might even see me updating it. And as always, this is Spencer. Thanks for watching and have a great day, guys. Boom.